Many of you have probably been to a local fair and traveled through the livestock barn. Some may have witnessed a beef cattle show and said to yourself, what does it take for these cows to go from the pasture to the show arena? After today, I hope you have a better understanding and appreciate the process of showing beef cattle. According to Colorado State University, showmanship is defined as the ability to present your animal to the best of its genetic ability. I have conducted showmanship classes for over 10 years and shown at the local and state levels, where I have won various titles. I will discuss the proper way to prepare the animal at home, fit the animal for show, and arena presence. Everything about this process takes hard work, patience, and dedication. Prior to selecting calf, the showman needs to purchase the much needed supplies, which are show halters, training halters, lead ropes, and a show stick. Once selecting the cow of your choice, the work needs to begin immediately. This is where the bond between the showman and the cow takes place. It is best to begin halter breaking the animal as young as possible because it is the most time-consuming and strenuous steps. Cows aren't used to being led around on a leash. The cow must learn to trust its owner, and they have to learn to work together while in the arena. After halter breaking, the trainer needs to begin daily bathing and grooming habits. The heifer needs to be introduced to a show stick. A show stick is a long metal stick with a hook on the end, which allows the showman to place the cow's hooves where desired to show off correct posture and muscle definition. A few days prior to the show, the cow needs to be clipped. This is where the head, neck, and tail of the animal is clipped or shaved to allow for more desirable traits to be shown. According to FFA advisor Ashton Norman, not everyone can have the proper beef project or the best beef project. However, a good show person can gain an advantage if they're willing to put in the time at home. Once being properly trained and clipped, the animal is now ready to be transported to the show. On the day of the show, the showman needs to arrive a few hours early to ensure enough time to properly fit and groom the cow. The cow must be washed thoroughly with a commercial-grade livestock shampoo. After washing, it needs to be sprayed with mousse, combed, and blow-dried according to show standards. Next, the owner will then spray the hooves with either black or clear enamel to make them shine, similar to as if you were getting a pedicure. Not only does the animal need to be presentable, but the showman needs to as well. This means that you are to be neatly dressed with either a collared shirt that is tucked in, and jeans or slacks. Boots are also to be worn for safety reasons. Before entering the arena, you need to put a leather show halter on your cow and do final touch-ups. Once their class is called, it is time for the showman to enter the arena and prove to the judge that they have the best animal there. Upon entering the arena, the showman must keep their eyes on the judge and smile. 4-H coordinator David Kite adds, a great show person always leaves a favorable impression on the judge. The judge will have the class walk around the arena a few times and then stops. Once this happens, the showman will use a show stick to properly set up the animal and hold its head up high. If the judge touches the animal, they are to use a comb to put the hair back in place while the judge's back is turned. If the cow's back is arched, a quick fix is to take the show stick and rub it across her spine, which will then straighten her up. I have found that my cows often stay calm in the arena when I rub their belly. The judge will move the cattle around to offer quick comparison, and when this happens, you will see the showman will automatically reset the cows back to proper stance, all while keeping eye contact with the judge. Once the class is placed, the showmen are to exit the arena with their cow, and all while exuding sportsmanship. After the show, the cow are then washed again, placed in the bedding area with plenty of hay and water for the evening. In conclusion, as you can see, training a show cow is not an easy process and takes proper skill, patience, and practice to correctly train a cow for show. First, the animal must be trained daily to ensure optimal presentation. Show day is a very attentive process from grooming to entering the arena. And lastly, while in the arena, there is a strict process that must be followed in order to ensure success. Livestock specialist Matt Clay states, showing beef cattle not only generates enthusiasm and competition in the show ring, but also teaches valuable lessons that can be learned in day-to-day life. These lessons include responsibility, learning that hard work and determination in order to reach a goal, winning graciously, and losing with dignity. So the next time that you enter a livestock area, I hope that you will think twice about what actually goes into showing beef animals. Or better yet, why not join in on all this fun?